Hello there, I'm Nick Clark. Some of the stories making headlines on Al Jazeera. France's President Francois Hollande is in Mali on a one-day trip. He's there with several of his ministers. French forces, supported by Malian troops, have recaptured key towns in the north, pushing out rebels linked to al-Qaeda. Hollande's visit takes place at a time when the army in Mali is being accused of carrying out reprisal killings. The Egyptian capital, Cairo, is calm after more anti-government protests on Friday. Police have regained control of the area outside the presidential palace. One person was killed and dozens wounded when protesters confronted security forces. Demonstrators say that 2 years after the revolution, their demands have not been met. Dozens are dead in Pakistan after an attack by the Taliban. 11 security men and 12 Taliban fighters were among those killed. Reports suggest one suicide bomber entered a house nearby and detonated explosives. Americans are being warned to stay away from diplomatic posts in Turkey after an attack on the US embassy in Ankara. The facility is in a heavily protected area of the capital. It's home to several embassies and vehicles are not allowed in. Turkish police say the bomber was a member of a far-left group. More than 24 hours after an explosion at Mexico's state oil company, it's still not clear what happened. 33 people were killed, more than 100 wounded at the headquarters of Pemex Oil. President Enrique Pena Nieto has declared 3 days of mourning. Not everybody who was inside at the time has been accounted for. One of New York City's most visited sites is celebrating its birthday. Grand Central Railway Station turns 100 this month, and it almost didn't make it. The station was slated for demolition in the 70s, but was saved by former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. And you can find the latest on all those stories and a lot more at aljazeera.com.